Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we are going to be trying to color correct my hair. So I know you guys have seen my hair journey over the past month. We are still stuck with the pink and the blue in my hair, and you guys know I have tried literally everything to get this out of my hair, and it's not coming out of my hair. So the last thing I can think to do is to color correct. Thankfully, all the color removers I have done have lightened the color so much, which is amazing. It's gonna make it so much easier to color correct. So you can see we have a pink spot here, a blue spot here, a pink spot here, and a blue spot here. So to counteract the blue, I mixed up orange, and to counteract the pink, I mixed up a light green. Let me show you what I used to mix up the color. I used the Shrine Drop It Conditioner Mix. So this is just conditioner. Then I used one tiny drop of the Shrine Peach Drop It. And then I used one drop of the Shrine Hair Drop in blue. Obviously, I didn't want to put blue on top of the pink. I wanted it to be like a minty green. So I added the smallest amount of this Kaleido Colors Ultrasonic. This is like a yellowy green color. It's like a really vivid electric tennis ball shade. So I went ahead, one drop of this with this, and it created this gorgeous like minty green shade, which I think is going to be perfect to cover this up. So now we are going to section off these areas, and we're going to put the color on top and hope it works. I have tried color correcting blue hair with orange, and it worked wonderfully. And I've also tried color correcting green hair with mint, and it worked wonderfully. So I think today is going to be a success. The only thing I'm worried about is maybe accidentally dyeing my hair green and orange, but thankfully it'll fade over time. These shades are so pastelized, it'll come out of my hair within a few washes if I accidentally went overboard with the pigment. We also have to be very careful not to get this on the blonde pieces of my hair. I think I do still have like lingering pink and stuff in the back of my hair, but I'm not gonna worry about the back of my head because it's really not noticeable. I have been wearing my hair half up, half down for months because when I wear it half up, you can no longer see the pink and blue. It just looks blonde. So I've been wearing my hair up, and the crown of my head is starting to hurt and get sore because I'm wearing it up every day, all day. I want my hair to be all over even like this. So this is my last resort. This is my last resort. So hopefully it works. Let's go ahead and section off and start applying. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, and as you guys can see, my roots down to here don't have any color on them. So that's another thing that I have to be cautious of. I have to make sure that I don't get it on my roots. I have to feather everything in and be very, very careful. All right, we have the blue sectioned off. We have the pink sectioned off right here. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the blue section first, which is going to be peach. So we're gonna put peach over this blue section. You can see there's like a big blue glob right there. Okay, here we go. Let's hope this works, y'all. Gotta make sure not to feather it up towards my roots because I don't want an orange band on my hair. I'm hoping I made the color dark enough. That's the other thing I'm a little bit worried about. I'm a little bit worried the color is not dark enough to cancel out the blue. Although it is looking like it's doing something. All right, moving on to the pink. You guys can see how grown out this pink is. There's not pink until here. That's how long ago I used that Cosmic Void color. And in case you were wondering, that's what this pink is that's stuck in my hair. It's the Cosmic Void pink. The pink section is definitely more splotchy than the blue. I've done way more color removers on the pink than I have the blue, so I'm not surprised it's like splotchy. Honestly, I have more faith in the green canceling out the pink than I do with the blue and the orange. I don't know why. All right, one foil down. I definitely see it neutralizing. You guys can definitely see that pinkness. Okay, green is applied on the pink, and we're now ready to do the other side. All right, you guys see all that blue, especially right there. I'm just gonna use my hands and work this in because it's a thicker section. Definitely looks better for sure. The only spot that I still see blue poking through is right up here where it's a little bit darker. All right, let's finish up with this pink. This side of the pink is definitely not as pigmented as the other side. This one came out a lot easier throughout the color removal methods we did. So I'm not too worried about this side. I think this is going to cancel out. I'm actually a little bit worried that it's gonna be green over here because the pink is so faded. Okay, there we go. We got the mint on, we got the orange on. Now that everything's applied, I'm gonna let this sit for like 30 minutes and then I'm going to rinse it out and I'll be right back so we can see if it's made a difference or if I'm left with an even bigger problem like orange and mint and blue and pink hair. Wish me luck. All right, you guys, I am back and I apologize. My computer's been messing up. I think I'm gonna have to invest in a new laptop, but my audio cut out halfway through, so I'm sorry about that, but hopefully everything's fixed now. All right, let me show you the finished results. Are you ready? I feel like you guys can already see from the front, it looks so much better. Look how much better this is. I do have a little tiny green hue right here, but it looks so much better than it did before. Like literally you can't even see any blue over here anymore. And the color that is left is more broken up. So it's not like a chunk of blue and a chunk of pink. It looks so much better. This side is a little bit worse. We do have a blue streak like right there, but it's still better than it was before. We don't have like chunks of color. Everything is blended in a lot better and it's definitely way less noticeable. So I will definitely take this as a win. I did wash my hair with shampoo and I did use warm water because I noticed that my hair was like green over here and it was like orange in some spots. So I did go ahead and wash it to try and like even out my hair a little bit more. And I'm glad I did because it definitely worked to remove some of that color. And this was such a good idea. No damage to your hair. It cancels out the color beautifully. So when you're doing like color theory, if you're working with darker colors, this is a lot harder to do. It's very easy to cancel out colors when you're working with pastels. Any darker tones or more like vivid neons are a lot harder to cancel out because whenever you're trying to cancel out a color, you want to go like opposite of the color wheel. And also you have to make sure you're doing the same depth as the color you're trying to cancel out. So if you had like a super bright red and you wanted to cancel out with a super bright green, it's gonna be pretty muddy and it's not gonna work as well as like what I did with a light pink and a light green. That's gonna work a lot better to cancel each other out and go blonde. I definitely feel like I need to try this more often instead of jumping to color removers because it works just as well and also it does not create any damage on your hair. My hair feels amazing. It's super soft and shiny and my hair is a lot more even now than it was before. That is all for today's video. Thank you for coming along the journey of canceling out some color with me. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye.